Our next inductee into the Canadian Motorcycle Hall of Fame is the Steel City Riders. The Steel City Riders was started in 1947 as the Flying Midgets, since the rival club, the Blackhawks, did not want members with smaller motorcycles. Most of the Flying Midgets had 125cc machines, so they formed their own club and affiliated with the CMA in 1953 and remain a CMA club to date. In 1955, the name was changed to the Steel City Riders, reflecting Hamilton's steel manufacturing industry. During the early years of the club, members run what you brung, as the saying goes. Many competed in several racing disciplines: motocross, dirt track, enduro, trials, and ice racing. The club consisted of 30 members or so in the early years, hosted social events, and took part in parades and city-organized events. Over the years, the club grew and acquired a clubhouse where the meetings were lively and the members would race each other to get there, as seating was limited due to the large attendance. Club members would wrestle over the latest issues of bike magazines, and many arguments took place, but ended with a beer and lots of bench racing. The club continued to grow, and in 1957, the club promoted the first CMA-sanctioned event, a World Championship motocross in Copetown. The event for the next 30 years was the premier motocross event in Canada and perhaps even North America, where the world's best came to race, including Roger DeCoster. Steel City has had many of its members achieve local and national championships over the years. One of the club's very founders, Jim Kelly, was a 5-time Canadian ice racing champion. Larry Bastido, a 50-year-plus club member, and Bob Kelly, who still rides the occasional Steel City Rider event, all have won several championships. Today, the club is a different entity, yet it still has retained its club atmosphere. The membership for 2008 consisted of 326 competition members and 180 enthusiast members. Over the last few years, there have been many changes within the club. Number of classes available to compete in, work days, and a class review committee. The Steel City Riders is a not-for-profit corporation that channels money back into the club to support their work with local charity events and various motorcycle initiatives. Two major events are the International 6-Day Enduro and the Motocross the Nations. All of these areas take money, and the board always considers this a family club. The Steel City Riders have done an outstanding job of organizing and promoting the sport of motorcycle racing for over 60 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome current President John Varga, who will accept on behalf of the Steel City Riders. Making the presentation is Bar Hodgson, founder and director of the Canadian Motorcycle Hall of Fame Foundation.
Hello, thank you. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the 506-strong membership, I'm thrilled and honored to be here accepting our induction into the Canadian Motorcycle Hall of Fame. The Steel City Riders Motorcycle Club is a legacy born out of a love for the sport that at the time was still in its infancy, not just in Canada, but also worldwide. Our earliest members were and continue to be legends, and we are extremely proud of our past, what is happening in our present, and most definitely what holds for us in our future. Thank you again for recognizing and appreciating the club in its heritage. Thank you very much.